Welcome to Pardon My Take. Today is Monday, December 4th, and it's week 13.
What?
Tick, 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 tick. One more.
Oh, gonna get him.
Thump spread.
We start in Texas, where I'm proud to be an American, where I might be MVP. As the Texans took on the Broncos and ran the annexation of Puerto Rico, Collins to the tune of 191 yards and a touchdown. Tank Dell saw Brad Pitt's acting in the movie Fury and said, break a leg.
Too soon, boom.
The game came down to the last drive as Russell Wilson went back to pass and, Ward, what is it good for? Stopping Cortland Sutton. Say it again now as the Texans win with a walk-off interception. Texans 22, Broncos 17.
What?
Over to Ryle John, Maryland, where it was a disturbing performance from the Commanders as Tyreek got down with the quickness and the quarterback said, two, Sam, can I buy a vowel and try to solve a puzzle? Is it IOU a new head coach? Andrew Van Pinkel was a light-colored streak through the red zone as he scored on a first-half pick six, and Riverboat Ron looks like he's about to be out to sea. The Dolphins, 45. The Commanders, 15.
In Pittsburgh, where the Arizona Cardinals got murrayed, as Jonathan Gannon said to his quarterback and tight end, you now may kiss McBride. LeBron James told us not to use the word bitch this weekend, but he never said anything about Mitch, as Trubisky came in relief for Pickett after multiple rain delays. The Steelers trying to rally late, but James Conor McGregor knocked them out, leaving the Steelers looking like a dead mascot clinging on to its former glory. Speaking of Conor McGregor, buy your proper number 12 Irish whiskey today. Cardinals 24, Steelers 10.
Over to the Music City, where Gardner, many men wish death upon me. Minshew might be the second-string quarterback, but that equals 50 Cent. And he was popping them things in overtime against the Titans. Ryan Bonehouse suffered a brothel injury as back-to-back punts were blocked, changing the course of the game. Michael Sarah Pittman gave a super bad ending for Titans fans in overtime as the Colts walked off with a touchdown. Colts 31, the Titans 28.
We now get to our program of games that were absolutely horrible to watch and no one ever wants a recap for. First up, Falcons Jets with our correspondent Memes in Meadowlands.
We head up to MetLife where Arthur A. Smith told the Jets, stay off the touchdowns. My J. Cole Pruitt was yelling, get off my dick, after scoring the only touchdown of the afternoon. Robert Murtaugh Salah turned to Xavier Mel Gibson and said, I'm getting too old for this shit. Simeon. Rogers died for our Simeons. Beep boop bop. You are dead. Simeon. Falcons 13, Jets 8.
That one was terrible, but we got an even worse game. We're going up to Foxborough with Henry Lockwood for the Chargers and the Patriots.
Over to Gillette, where a shootout took place the likes of which New Englanders haven't seen since the American Revolution. Bryce Hall Behringer said he's not a fighter. He was never a fighter after putting up his best shot at total punting yards in the game, but ultimately coming up short to J.K. Rowling Scott, who lit up the scoreboard with the Lumos spell for a total of 367 yards punting on the day. Speaking of J.K. Rowling, Cameron Dick Herr identified as he/him after knocking in 2 field goals, including the game winner. New England 0, the San Diego Superchargers 6.
We go out west, where the New York Jet hasn't landed quite yet as Joe Sacco got canceled late. The Rams ran the Aeropostale raid offense with their puka necklaces as Cooper Cup Noodles chipped in, having the sidelines cheer like ramen. John Johnson, whose name literally translates to glory hole, stuck his head through the wall and sucked away a deep ball, and Browns lose as LA takes down Cleveland 36-19. We now go over to the city of brotherly love with our chief Eagles correspondent, our Birdman, Max.
We head over to Philadelphia, where the 49ers won the Super Bowl in Week 13. Big Dom Toretto DeSandro took it personally when Dre Greenlaw tried to threaten the family, but the Birds were unable to fight for his honor. A.J. Soprano Brown returned to his dominant self, but was left looking at his final stat line saying, So what? No fucking TD now? 1, 2, 3. Bo Samuels backed up his shit talk by scoring a trio of touchdowns against the trash Philly secondary and ultimately smushed the Birds. 2-seed 49ers, 42. 1-seed Eagles, 19.
Boom. Boom, you develop a little bit of an Italian accent over there, Boom.
Hey,
I mean, it was kind of an Italian show there.
yeah, that was a little bias there, you Boom. Little bias.
Oh, no, I'm just reporting the facts.
Standing on a corner, Jameis Winston down in NOLA, such a fine sight to see. It's Jared Goff, my lord, throwing Sam Laporte. The Lions looking good at 9-3. Put your nuts in the sea, Cap. They're biting kneecaps. And just like always, this song ends our recap.
The Lions go marching 33-28, and that is the fastest 2 minutes.